The sky above Manila crackled with excitement as the news broke Japan's Type-03 Chu-SAM missile system lands in the Philippines, a game-changer for national defense. This was not just another military delivery. It marked a big shift in the country's defensive power and its place in the region. Crowds gathered at the airbase. Cameras flashed as the first Japanese trucks carrying the powerful Chu-SAM rolled onto Philippine soil. The atmosphere was electric. Soldiers stood at attention, watching the arrival of equipment that could redefine their mission. For months, rumors had swirled about this deal. Now, those rumors were reality. The Chu-SAM, Japan's pride in air defense, was here. Government officials spoke of hope and renewed strength. The message was clear. The Philippines would no longer be an easy target for threats from the sky. The delivery sent a signal to neighbors and rivals alike. Things have changed. With this headline moment, the Philippines turned a new page in its military story. But what led to this dramatic day? And what challenges does the Chu-SAM really solve? For decades, the Philippines faced serious air defense troubles. Its old radar and missile systems could not keep up with modern threats. Fighter jets from other countries easily outpaced, outmaneuvered, and outgunned the aging equipment. The skies were open to danger. The threat was not just theory. In recent years, tensions in the South China Sea grew. Unidentified aircraft and surveillance drones sometimes entered Philippine airspace without warning. These intrusions put military bases, key cities, and even civilians at risk. The country felt exposed and anxious. The Philippines tried to keep up. It bought some surface-to-air missiles from other nations, but they were outdated or too few. The military trained hard, but without better technology, their options were limited. In war games and drills, the same lesson came up. The country's air defense was a weak link. The need for a modern air defense system became clear. Leaders knew they needed a solution fast. That's when the idea of getting the Type-03 Chu-SAM came to life. The Type-03 Chu-SAM is Japan's answer to modern air threats. Its full name is the Type-03 Medium-Range Surface-to-Air Missile. Designed by Mitsubishi Electric, this system protects cities, military bases, and key assets from enemy aircraft and missiles. It is mobile, powerful, and very smart. Chu-SAM stands for Chu-Samushiru, meaning medium-range shield. Japan built it to defend against fast, low-flying jets and cruise missiles. It can move quickly on its own trucks. Within minutes, it can set up and lock onto targets. Unlike older missile systems, the Chu-SAM can track and shoot at many threats at once. It does not just fire one missile at a time. Its radar and computer systems talk to each other. This allows them to share target information and coordinate attacks. For the Philippines, this is not just a new weapon. It is a shield and a warning. The country will defend its sky with the best technology available. What sets the Chu-SAM apart is its cutting-edge technology. Its phased array radar can spot enemy planes or missiles from over 50 kilometers away. This radar is fast and accurate. It can follow dozens of flying objects at the same time, even if they try to hide or dodge. Each Chu-SAM unit includes command trucks, radar vehicles, and missile launchers. The system uses advanced computers to decide which threats to stop first. If an enemy jet tries to attack, the radar locks on. The computer calculates its path. Within seconds, a Chu-SAM missile launches and speeds straight for the target. The missile itself is a marvel. It can change direction in flight, making it hard to escape. Its guidance system uses both radar and heat-seeking sensors. This means it can strike even the most agile or tricky targets. Older air defense systems could not do this. Compared to the Philippines' previous weapons, the Chu-SAM is a huge leap forward. Faster, smarter, and deadlier, it gives the country a fighting chance in the modern battlefield. Imagine this. It's dawn over Manila. Military radar detects a swarm of unidentified aircraft heading toward the city. Operators sound the alarm. Within minutes, Chu-SAM units roll into position on the outskirts. The radar sweeps the sky, locking onto each threat. The command truck relays orders. Soldiers ready the launchers. On the radar screen, enemy jets split up, trying to confuse the defense. But the Chu-SAM's computers track them all. With a burst of smoke and flame, the first missile launches. In seconds, it hits its target, forcing the rest to scatter. In another scenario, a cruise missile streaks towards a naval base in Palawan. The Chu-SAM radar picks up its low signature. The system predicts its path and launches a missile. Mid-air, the two collide, saving the base from destruction. These are not just stories. They are real possibilities with the Chu-SAM. For the first time, Philippine cities and bases have a true shield against the unexpected. Why did Japan agree to give or sell such advanced weapons to the Philippines? The answer lies in changing times and shared challenges. Both nations face rising tensions in the region, especially from territorial disputes and military buildups by neighbors. Japan sees the Philippines as a key partner in keeping peace in the Asia-Pacific. By helping strengthen the Philippines' air defense, Japan is also protecting its own interests. The more secure the Philippines is, the safer the region becomes. It's about building trust and working together against common threats. There are political reasons too. Japan has recently relaxed rules on exporting defense equipment. It wants to support friendly countries who share its democratic values. The Philippines, with its strategic location and growing ties to Japan, is a natural choice. This partnership sends a message. Japan and the Philippines are ready to stand together, not just in words, but with real action and real technology. Military leaders and defense experts have praised the Chu-SAM deal. General Ernesto Bautista, a retired Philippine military chief, said, "This is the most important upgrade in our air defense since independence. The Chu-SAM gives our forces a fighting chance." Dr. Keiko Tanaka, a Japanese security analyst, added, "Japan's decision to share the Chu-SAM is historic. It shows a new level of trust between our countries. It also makes the region safer for everyone, not just the Philippines." Another expert, US-based defense consultant Mark Harris, explained, "The Philippines has long lacked modern air defenses. With the Chu-SAM, it can now deter or respond to threats that would have overwhelmed its old systems." Their words echo a common theme. This is not just about new missiles, but about new hope and new partnerships. With the Chu-SAM in place, the Philippines' air defense is transformed. The military can now protect key cities like Manila, Cebu, and Davao from air attack. Bases near the South China Sea are no longer sitting ducks. Even isolated radar stations have a better chance to survive and respond. Training has already begun. Filipino soldiers are learning to operate and maintain the Chu-SAM systems. Confidence is rising. The country's leaders expect enemy aircraft and missiles to think twice before crossing into Philippine airspace. This new shield also boosts morale. Pilots and ground crews know they have backup. Citizens can sleep easier, knowing their skies are safer. Even the country's allies feel more secure, seeing the Philippines step up its defenses. In every way, the Chu-SAM is more than a weapon. It's a promise of protection, progress, and pride. The arrival of Japan's Type-03 Chu-SAM is not just a military upgrade. It changes the region's security map. The Philippines is now better able to defend itself and help its neighbors. Japan shows it is a true friend and partner, one willing to share its best technology. This deal strengthens the bond between two island nations facing uncertain times. It warns those who might threaten peace. It also encourages other countries to work together for safety and stability. In the years ahead, this partnership may grow even deeper. More training, more technology, and more trust are sure to follow. For the Philippines and for Asia, the future looks brighter and safer than ever before.